So obviously a sequel to Sonic 1 was inevitable, and Sega decided to get on that, like, right now. Chop top, there's no time to waste, let's go. But there was a little problem with that, and that was Sonic's own daddy himself, Yuji Naka. And Naka didn't quite feel appreciated enough for it. He didn't feel like he had gotten enough credit for Sonic, enough praise, and most importantly, not enough money. He felt, as the creator of the Sonic the Hedgehog, he should have gotten a higher salary, so he just up and left Sega. And I won't lie, I definitely get that. I hate corporations more than anyone. And like, yeah, the guy did invent your biggest cash cow, an iconic figure that'll probably live forever. He totally should have been paid a lot more, but it's also hard not to see this as kinda diva behavior. Like, you're really just gonna jeopardize the future and legacy, not just of yourself, but also this monument that you helped build? That's a little questionable, but I do totally get where he was coming from. He 240% deserved to get paid more. But that wasn't the end. Sega of America approached Naka to lead Sega's Technical Institute to make Sonic 2, to which he gladly obliged. The weird thing is, there was gonna be more than one Sonic 2, and I don't just mean the mediocre spin-offs for the Master System or Sega's portable Game Gear. I mean, Sonic was Sega's poster boy. I think it was obvious they were gonna make a lot of Sonic games, mainline Sonic games, not just spin-offs, but in this case, this wasn't just the milking Sonic for the sake of milking Sonic. This was a sheer necessity. You see, Sega was once way ahead of the curve. It had, for its popularity, the most powerful console on the shelf, and it really took a great pride in that, as they should have. But it didn't take long for the competition to start catching up. See, Nintendo may have been at one point way behind it, as they still used 8-bit hardware from 1983, but now it had a much more powerful super-duper 16-bit console in addition to a handheld system that, unlike Sega's Game Gear, actually had games that people wanted to be caught dead playing. But Sega wasn't ready to upgrade. They literally just got everyone sold on the Genesis because of Sonic. It wasn't time to move on yet, and hey, it's not like Nintendo was making the jump to more powerful 3D hardware yet either, so it looks like Sega had nothing to worry about, right? Except psych, they totally did, because Nintendo had just announced they were partnering with Sony, yes that's Sony, to make a CD add-on for the Super Nintendo, the Nintendo PlayStation. An add-on that could play more advanced, more powerful games than the world had ever seen before. Games that could only exist up to this point in the distant, dreamy imagination of the masses.
Gee, it sure is boring around here.
My boy, this piece is what all true warriors strive for.
I just wonder what Ganon's up to.
Okay, yeah, of course it ended up falling through, but that's not the point. Oh boy, I certainly hope this won't have just horrifying ramifications later on.